Have you ever stopped and wondered why some people, maybe folks earning less than you think,
Yeah.
seem to just build wealth?
While others, maybe earning quite a lot,
Mm.
always seem to be struggling.
Exactly. It's a real puzzle, isn't it? And, well, it often boils down to something much deeper than just the paycheck size.
Something more ingrained.
Yeah. So today we're doing a deep dive into this whole world of financial habits.
Hmm.
We've really been digging into a whole stack of sources for you, everything from you know, serious academic studies on
On the
millionaires
research side,
to really practical money guides and just observations from, well, real
the
life.
everyday stuff.
Our mission here is to pull out those key nuggets, those crucial bits of knowledge,
Yeah, shine a light on maybe the habits that are kind of holding you back without you even realizing it.
and hopefully equip you with some real actionable insights, things you can actually do.
To cultivate those behaviors that lead to, genuine financial well-being,
Think of it like we're decoding your financial DNA together.
giving you that shortcut to feeling more informed, more empowered about your money.
Okay, you ready? Let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
So, when we talk about money problems, it's easy to point fingers, right? The economy, job market.
External factors, yeah.
But what our sources kept highlighting is something, well, much closer to home.
Our habits, those invisible forces shaping our daily choices.
So, where do we even start looking for these unseen drains? The things that quietly chip away at our finances?
That's such a great question to start with because what's really fascinating and maybe a bit comforting
Mm.
is that most of these habits aren't about being bad with money on purpose.
Right, it's not malicious.
No. Often it just stems from, well, a lack of awareness, maybe,
Mm.
or an emotional reaction.
Or just thinking short term, instant gratification.
Exactly. Which really makes you pause and think, how aware are we really about how these little daily choices affect our big financial picture?
Hmm. And I feel like one of the biggest ones has got to be that mindset of, it's fine, I'll make more later.
Oh, the easy come, easy go attitude. It's incredibly common.
It feels almost universal sometimes.
It really does. And when you look at the bigger picture, that habit often shows we're kind of undervaluing the money we work so hard for.
Like picking flowers without thinking about the roots.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
Just enjoying the moment, right? Our sources really emphasize that this mindset makes us, well, not think twice about spending.
So we miss opportunities
Miss opportunities, maybe don't even take great care of the things we already own.
because we just assume more money will show up.
Precisely. And think about how that looks day to day. You've got emotional spending,
Oh, yeah. Retail therapy.
totally.
Oh,
Or even that daily bubble tea habit. Sounds small, right? But our sources showed it can add up to, what, 14,400 bads a year
right.
just for one person?
Wow. That's.
Or buying luxuries just for that temporary feel-good hit.
And then there's keeping up with the Joneses, the trend chasing, FOMO.
Oh, huge. Rushing for the latest phone, the newest fashion item.
Even when your old one works perfectly fine.
Right. Because everyone else has it, or there's some limited time pressure.
Hmm.
It's often spending to look good for others, not really about feeling good inside.
And those things lose value so fast.
Incredibly fast. And they're usually overpriced to begin with.
Okay, so that's one drain. What about just not knowing where the money goes? It's amazing how many people, myself included sometimes, are kind of flying blind.
You're absolutely right. It's like that analogy you used, driving without a map.
Yeah. Or not even knowing the destination.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it raises that critical question. If you don't track it, how can you possibly control it?
You can't.
You really can't.
Yeah.
And the sources suggest something like 90% of people struggle with this. It's subtle, but so dangerous.
Money comes in,
Money goes out.
and at the end of the month, it's just, where did it all go?
That exact moment.
Yeah.
And this kind of blindfold approach shows up in a few ways.
Like living paycheck to paycheck,
That's a big one. The mindset is spend first, save whatever's left over.
which is often nothing.
Often nothing. So you're just working to pay the bills, basically, not building anything.
And no clear goals. Does that fit in here?
Absolutely. If you don't have a clear destination, saving for a house, retirement, kids' education, whatever it is,
Your brain just doesn't see the point in saving.
exactly. There's no perceived need. So the spending just feels aimless.
And the emergency fund thing, that feels huge.
It's a massive vulnerability. The studies are clear.
Mm-hmm.
Unexpected stuff happens. Car breaks down, you get sick.
Life happens.
Life happens. And without that cushion, people get forced into high interest debt.
Which just makes everything worse, a downward spiral.
Exponentially worse. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got careless spending, lack of planning. What about the desire for a quick win, that shortcut mentality?
Ah, yes, the quick fix.
Yeah.
We all want things to be easier, faster, right?
Right. Who doesn't want to get rich quick?
But this is where our sources got really insightful. That short-term thinking focused on quick wealth. It's a major trap.
Why? Because it skips the important stuff
Exactly. It encourages you to bypass the planning, the patience, the learning.
and leads to impulsive decisions.
High-risk, impulsive behaviors.
Yeah, like maxing out credit cards.
That's a prime example.
Mhm.
Using credit for non-essentials, especially those tempting 0% installment plans.
They seem so harmless at first.
They do, but they can spiral so quickly. You start making minimum payments, and boom, you're hit with massive interest rates, like 22% APR sometimes.
Ouch.
That convenience becomes a heavy burden. Actually, the great rule of thumb that came up a lot was,
Mm-hmm.
if you find yourself asking, should I pay for this in installments?
The answer is probably no.
The answer is probably don't buy it yet. Wait until you can afford it outright.
Okay. What else falls under quick fix? High risk investments.
Definitely. Investing in things you don't really understand, maybe speculative stocks, crypto trading.
Or pyramid schemes,
Yeah.
gambling.
All of those. They're all attempts to skip the foundational work of learning and planning.
And the sources say people who get rich quick often.
Fall even faster because they don't have that solid foundation underneath them.
Makes sense. Is there a broader habit here too?
Yeah, kind of a general do whatever I want now without thinking about the future.
Prioritizing immediate pleasure, fast food, endless streaming.
Putting off financial planning, yeah. It feels good in the moment, but long term.
You feel stuck.
Stuck, or even like you're going backwards. You accumulate problems, health issues, money leaks, missed opportunities. It adds up.
Okay, this next one. The negative mindset. This feels different, more internal.
It is, and it's often overlooked, but incredibly powerful.
How so? Like it closes doors.
Literally. It can stop you before you even try. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy, like you said.
So this negative energy, as the sources sometimes put it, how does it actually hinder you?
Well, it often shows up as constant complaining, maybe excessive worrying, deep self-doubt.
Seeing only the problems, not the possibilities.
Exactly. People stuck in this mindset genuinely start to believe they aren't capable or worthy of success or a better financial life
And that leads to inaction.
directly. It fuels self-limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough, I don't have the capital, I'm too old to learn investing.
And you start to believe it.
You do, and it makes you afraid. Afraid to invest, afraid to start that business, afraid to even ask for a raise you deserve.
Wow. And procrastination fits in here too. The I'll deal with my finances later attitude.
Oh, absolutely. It's classic avoidance fueled by that negative outlook, and the cost is huge.
How huge.
Well, one source gave a stark example. Just delaying investing by 10 years could mean losing out on literally millions in potential growth due to lost compounding.
Millions just from waiting 10 years.
Yeah. So later can be unbelievably expensive.
That's sobering. Does this negativity affect relationships too?
It really can. People with that chronic negative energy can sometimes push others away, often unintentionally.
Losing out on connections,
Mentors.
valuable networking, potential mentors, even business partnerships. It's a subtle cost, but it's real. Okay, so we've laid out some common pitfalls, these habits that can really drain us financially and mentally. But the good news, right? There's another side to this coin.
Absolutely. The really encouraging part is that our sources provide a clear blueprint for turning things around.
It's not magic, is it? It's about making different choices.
Consistent, smart choices. And it really raises that important question. If bad habits lead to struggle, then good habits can absolutely lead to success.
And the research backs us up, like that study you mentioned.
Exactly. Thomas Corley's 5-year study of self-made millionaires is fascinating. It gives us 17 concrete rich habits.
Things anyone can actually start doing.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
Things anyone can cultivate.
So where do we start building these positive habits? What's step one?
Step one is always laying the foundation. Awareness, planning, and prioritization.
Okay.
First, you absolutely have to know your financial health. Where are you right now? That's your baseline.
Gotta know the starting point. Makes sense.
Then set clear financial goals, not just vague wishes like be rich.
Be specific, like,
Like save $200,000 belly for a down payment in 2 years. Clarity provides powerful motivation. Corley found 61% of the millionaires actually wrote their goals down.
writing them down makes them real.
It does. And then, crucially, record all income and expenses. Track everything.
Ugh, the tracking part. Seems tedious.
It can feel like it at first, but it's foundational. It shows you exactly where the money's going. It helps you spot the leaks. Some sources call it tracking your financial DNA.
Okay, financial DNA, I like that. What about smart spending? Are there rules?
There are. Think of them as the 5 golden rules of smart spending.
Aimco, lay 'em on me.
1. Budget before you spend. Force yourself to think first.
Got it. 2.
2. Compare before buying. Always look for good value. Don't just grab the first thing.
Makes sense. 3.
3. Regularly summarize your spending. Look at your habits honestly. Find places to cut.
Okay, 4.
4. Spend less than you earn. Sounds basic, right? But it's the absolute core.
The fundamental rule.
Yeah.
And 5.
5. Don't buy it if you won't actually use it. Resist those impulse buys just because something's on sale or you feel like you're missing out.
Okay, those are solid. Is there a simple framework for budgeting?
Yes. The 50-30-20 rule is often recommended. It's pretty straightforward.
How does that work?
50% of your income goes to necessities, housing, food, transport. 30% goes to personal spending, wants, hobbies, entertainment.
Okay.
And the remaining 20%, that goes directly to savings and investments.
So it gives you clear buckets.
Exactly.
Right.
The simple structure. And then, maybe the most important habit of all,
What's that?
pay yourself first. This came up again and again in Corley's study.
What does that mean exactly?
It means as soon as you get paid, immediately move 10-20% of that income into a separate savings or investment account. Before you pay bills, before you buy groceries, before anything else.
So savings isn't an afterthought.
Precisely. It becomes the priority. You build savings almost automatically without feeling like you're trying to save.
That's powerful. Okay, so that's the foundation. But life happens, right? Curveballs get thrown.
They certainly do. And that's why true financial strength isn't just about making money. It's about resilience, being prepared.
Which brings us back to the emergency fund.
Exactly. It's your financial shield. Our sources showed a huge majority, 76% of millionaires, prioritize this.
So how much should be in there?
Aim for 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. Keep it in a separate account you don't touch, unless it's a true emergency.
Like a car repair or losing your job.
Exactly. It protects you from those shocks, prevents you from having to go into debt just to survive.
Speaking of debt, credit cards. How do the financially successful handle those?
Very carefully. It's about mastering credit card use. Use them mainly for necessities you buy anyway, maybe for the points or convenience.
The key is?
Always pay the full balance on time, every single month. Avoid that high interest like the plague.
And if you already have credit card debt?
Stop using the card immediately. Make paying it off your absolute top priority. Cut it up if you have to.
Okay. What about other kinds of debt?
It's vital to understand and manage debt wisely. Know the difference between regulated in-system loans with fair interest rates.
And predatory out-of-system loans.
Exactly. And understand how interest is calculated. Always try to get effective rate loans, if possible, where interest is charged on the remaining balance.
Not the original amount.
Right. That saves you a significant amount over time. And a good guideline is to keep your total debt payments below 50% of your income.
Half your income. Okay. How do you tackle existing debt strategically?
Strategize your repayment. List all your debts from smallest to largest or by interest rate.
And focus on the highest interest ones first.
Usually, yes, that saves you the most money. That's the debt avalanche method. Or some prefer the debt snowball, paying off smallest debts first for psychological wins. The key is having a plan.
And don't be afraid to talk to creditors.
Never. Negotiate if you can, or seek advice from a reputable credit counselor. Taking control feels empowering.
Okay, this is all great for managing money and building resilience, but you mentioned millionaires also actively seek growth, right? It's not just about defense.
Absolutely. It's about offense, too. Making your money work for you.
So how do you do that? How do you ensure your money isn't just sitting there?
This is where Corley's study gives us some really powerful habits for growth.
Okay, ready.
First, read regularly. Remember, 88% of them read for at least 30 minutes daily.
But not just anything, right?
Right, not primarily for entertainment.
Yeah.
They focus on self-education, personal development, biographies of successful people. They're reading to learn and apply.
Knowledge is power. What else?
Second, exercise regularly. 76% did aerobic exercise daily. It's not just physical.
Boosts brain function.
Significantly.
Yeah.
Better cognitive function, which is pretty useful when making financial decisions.
Sure. Okay, what's third?
Third, and this is a big one, seek multiple income streams. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
So side hustles, investment.
Exactly. 65% of the millionaires had at least 3 income streams before they hit their first million. Real estate, stocks, A side business.
Diversification of income, not just investment.
Precisely. Fourth, invest your money. Learn about the tools, mutual funds, stocks, real estate, maybe gold. Make your money work for you.
But do your homework first.
Always.
Mm,
Understand the risks. Never invest in something you don't understand.
okay. Number 5.
Pursue your own dreams. This sounds a bit less financial, but it's key for long-term motivation and happiness in your work. Don't just chase someone else's definition of success.
Find your passion. Sex.
Find mentors. People who've been there, done that. They don't just give advice, they teach you what to do and what not to do.
Accelerate your learning curve.
Massively. Seventh, seek feedback. Don't run from criticism. It's essential for learning, adapting, and improving.
Embrace the feedback loop. Okay, what's the last growth habit?
Maybe the toughest, but most crucial. Don't give up. Persistence.
Keep going even when things get tough.
Yes. Over a quarter of the millionaires in Corley's study failed in business at least once. Sometimes big failures. But they kept going. That resilience is key.
Wow, that's a really practical set of growth strategies. But you mentioned earlier there's this whole inner game too, right? The mindset piece.
Absolutely. It underpins everything else. Your financial journey is so deeply connected to your inner world, your thoughts, your attitude.
It's like the engine driving the car.
Perfect analogy. Long-term success is almost always built on a positive attitude. The tricky part is often just recognizing if our thoughts are positive or negative.
Self-awareness again?
Always. Awareness is key.
Hmm.
And Corley had some great insights here too.
Like what?
First, consciously cultivate a positive attitude. It's a hallmark of these successful individuals.
How do you do that practically?
Actively reframe negative thoughts. Instead of "I have no money to invest," ask, "Okay, how can I earn more money to invest?" Turn statements into questions.
Problem solving instead of complaining.
Exactly. Second, surround yourself with success. Spend time with positive, goal-oriented people. Limit exposure to negativity.
Your network influences you.
Hugely. It provides perspective and opportunities. Remember, 72% of those millionaires volunteered regularly. Great way to meet positive, connected people.
Interesting connection. Okay, third mindset habit.
Practice self-reflection. Take 15 minutes daily just to think about your career, finances, health, even giving back.
Ask yourself tough questions.
Yeah. Am I happy doing this? How can I earn more? Am I taking care of myself? Critical thinking time.
Fourth.
Prioritize sleep and early rising. 89% slept 7+ hours. And half woke up 3 hours before their workday officially started.
Why so early?
It's a strategy to handle the inevitable daily interruptions. By getting important things done early, they felt more in control, more confident throughout the day.
Beat the chaos. Makes sense. Fifth.
Help others succeed. Focus your energy on helping positive, ambitious people who want to improve. Building a great team around you is crucial.
Lift others up. Sixth.
Practice good manners. Sounds old-fashioned, maybe. But good etiquette, thank yous, politeness, appropriate dress, it opens doors. It builds respect. Fundamental for success.
The basics matter.
Okay.
Last one.
Avoid following the crowd. Don't just conform. Successful people often carve their own path. They create their own group to find their own success.
Forge your own way. Independent thinking.
Very powerful.
Wow. So this has been incredibly insightful. We've covered the drains, the foundations, the growth strategies, the mindset. So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for everyone listening?
I think the biggest takeaway is that your financial future isn't just something that happens to you. It's not purely luck or circumstance.
It's something you build.
Yes, it's a deeply personal journey, and it's powerfully shaped by the habits you choose, consciously or unconsciously, every single day.
So connecting all these dots, it's about realizing that every little action matters.
Every small, consistent action. Even the ones that feel a bit uncomfortable at first. They're all investments in your future self.
It's like shifting from being just a passenger to being the driver of your own financial life.
Exactly. Shifting from being a consumer of circumstances to the owner, the architect of your own destiny.
Okay, so here's a final thought for everyone listening. As you reflect on all this, just imagine for a second. Picture yourself 1 year from today. What could change? What transformation might you see in your finances, in your confidence, in your sense of control?
If you did what?
If you committed to adopting just one of these powerful, rich habits we talked about, and consciously decided to let go of just one of those bad habits that might be holding you back.
Just one of each.
Just one of each. Think about the potential impact. The habits ultimately are yours to choose.
And that path to financial well-being, it really is open to you.